Alright, it's time for some solo gathering in the black zone. And since I'm a little bit tired, I'm going to switch it up a little bit and use the Gallant Horse. I'm going to have less carry weight, much less carry weight. So I'm only going to take 6.1 resources and tier 6 hide. And I'm also going to take zero point 0.1 pork pie with me. I'm not sure if it's going to be worth it. I will have a bit more carry weight, which is nice, and I will have 2.5% more gathering yield. And so I only kind of need to be lucky. These 2.5% only need to give me like one extra 8.1 resource or 7.2 resource or 6.3 resource, and then it's already worth it to have this. I'm not 100% positive that it's worth it, but I feel like using that for now. So with this less carry weight now, I could have taken the invisibility shrine and I should have. With this less carry weight, the run will obviously, hopefully be a little bit shorter. Will not be a 2-hour run. Which is the plan, because I'm not sure if I would be able to concentrate for that whole time, being a little bit tired and all that. Otherwise, kind of the same strategy as always. I'm a little bit safer now with the Gallant Horse. Now I just need to find some nice 6.1 resources and better. Dismounted player there, but he had invincibility, meaning he came out of some solo dungeon or corrupted dungeon. So I was not too scared. Quickly trying to get into the nice maps. Here the starting map is usually empty. Finding a little bit of 6.1. The worst resource that I'm going to gather. 6.1 wood. I kinda would have enough learning points for tier 6 resources to be leveled on auto learn with learn points, but I'm not 100% sure. Tomorrow I will have a normal gathering run. I may need those learn points for some tier 8 resources. There are a few hyenas here. I want to gather hyenas, but this map is really not so nice. But let's switch to the poison on my armor and take those. I'm not going to take extra time to kill this Swift Claw here. Saber Tooth, or however it's called. And it gives me a chance to drop the baby, so why not kill it as well? Will not hurt me. These hyenas probably don't have too many pieces here. Only one. Don't really want to stay too long in here. There are a million bodies lying around. A million corpses of hyenas. So I'm not going to take that single hyena standing right next to that. Most likely it will just have one piece, and then it's probably not worth it to dismount for that. Considering how much I can make in other maps. Not getting hit by this bird. Pretty handy. Not losing the gallop. Also, the Gallant Horse does not only make me safer, I will also be traveling faster. The Gallant Horse has like 10% more movement speed bonus in the gallop than the Spectral Diabor. So that's also rather handy, rather nice when going for higher tier stuff. I will simply reach it faster. And here there are 3 big stacks up. So this may mean that this map is dangerous. Also having 3 out of 5 on that 6.1 ruined ore. Rather interesting. Let's see if I will be allowed to gather this stuff. It is possible. It is possible. Really not the best position for this basalt stack down here. There's even a person instantly mounting up. He took the big stack, it was 7.1. .1 would have been pretty nice. Let's see if I can get some stuff from the other stack. Or rather stacks. 6.2 is worth how much? It's basically as valuable as 6.1 would, a little bit less. I'll take it, I guess. It gives a lot of fame, gives me some possibilities to reach higher levels in tier 6 stone gathering. Which does not hurt. Another 7.1 stack, 28 out of 30. And this stack is a little bit safer than the one which was in the south. Time to look at my borders. At my screen borders. But having the 2.5 extra gathering yield now, most likely will give me like 1 extra piece from this big stack here. 1 extra piece means 4k more. So it's probably rather hard to find good enough resources to actually justify using 7.1 pork pie. But it should be possible to balance it out, and having the extra carry weight will also allow me to teleport back a little bit later, which is also beneficial. And of course I will have more gathering fame, meaning I will fill journals a tiny bit quicker as well. And I will level up my gathering skills a tiny bit faster. So it does have its benefits. There are quite a few benefits that you get for paying 17,000 silver more per 30 minutes. But if it's worth it is questionable. Looks like I'm not getting disturbed. It's rather weird that so many big stacks are up though. There's a golden chest in that castle. I'm not 100% sure how these castles work. So I cannot be 100% sure what it means for my visit in this map when there's such a big legendary castle chest waiting for people. Besides these big stacks, this map is rather empty. Some more 6.2 slate here. Got a nice 210k from the big stack. Pretty good. Pretty good profit per time. These enchanted stacks, definitely. Let's see what this ore stack is about. It should be possible to gather it, I think. Hopefully it's enchanted. It's not enchanted. How far is this guy going? Is it worth it to spend my time here while this guy is patrolling and being annoying? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's worth it. Oh, and there's even a second guy. Is he getting... He is getting too close. And I now have the damage over time effect on me. This is not worth it. This is not worth it. I should just continue. I will gather it like only 40% of the time. It's really annoying. Really not worth it. When I'm looking for good resources, I would say. Rather inefficient. And also a little bit dangerous. Because I will have cooldowns every... like 20 seconds or so while I'm dismounted. Because of dismounting, which is also annoying. Interesting that I did not get visited while I was doing the 7.1 stack, to be honest. Oh no, don't be annoying. Silly major rock elemental. Jamaica trying to look at me. Very interesting that nobody visited me. Another Jamaica person. While I was doing the big stack. Especially since I saw somebody taking away the 7.1 stack in the south. Oh. I quickly need to check something. Real quick. Hurry up, phone. Boom. Hurry up, my phone. Okay. I think I saw a name in the south. 30 out of 30. This is not the worst position here. I'm not too far away from the northwestern exit. So there's some potential, and I definitely have some escaping options here to the northeast, to the east, to the southeast, to the south, and the southwest. Not the worst position. Playable. Playable. Also already having some rather comfortable gathering speed. Being pretty high on tier 7 stone already. And tier 7 stone is not even the worst tier 7 resource. It's like the third best. Wood and ore give less per piece. Basalt is around like 2k per piece. Which is solid. That's definitely a resource to take when going for pure gathering. Otherwise it's possibly debatable, because it's somewhat heavy. And not insanely valuable, but decently valuable. My screen borders still rather relaxed. Nobody coming. There is somebody from Jamaica. Is he in a group? He is in a group. I'm not 100% sure if that's a ganking build or not. Another Jamaica person. But let's take those 76k silver and go on. No real point in spending some time with that dude. Not much to be gained. And there's a lot to be lost. Most likely not having too many pieces, yeah. If I see another swarm dragon with bodies next to it, I'm not going to take it. Unless there are 2 swarm dragons at once. Big stacks would definitely be pretty nice, but as a solo gatherer I cannot expect to get those. Just like the basalt stack I was just at. Simply have to let it to these guys. Leave it to these guys. There's a big hide stack. Will I be allowed to take it? There's a random fisherman standing there doing fisherman stuff. So it's possible that I'll be able to take it. I'm going to skip everything but tier 8 resources. Okay, this War Gods player is not interested in me, which is good. I'm going to skip everything but tier 8 resources, 7.1 resources, 6.2 resources. I'll take those. But everything else is going to be skipped. So I get to this big hide stack as quickly as possible. Because that's going to be pretty valuable. I even have hide gathering gear equipped. Somebody was killed, but that was inside. This guy is being chased. He's from Jamaica. He's being chased by somebody else, I would assume. Well, if there is 7.1 hide lying on the ground. But it's quite possible that I will not be able to take this deck when there's a random ganker being chased by some other people. Are those gatherers? Those are gatherers. Those are gatherers who do not want me to take this stuff. Too bad. I don't remember if the big stack was actually enchanted. I now do have a lot of cooldown on my boots though, which is really bad. So I have to be extra careful now. Have to play extremely safely now. Because this is really dangerous. Besides the big stack, this map once again looks pretty damn empty. As usual. Understandably, tier 8 maps pretty good. Of course, they are going to be empty. 2 pieces on these swamp dragons I'm randomly finding though, which is kinda nice. But I'm not going to stay in this map. I will continue and go deeper into the black zone. I'm already at 49% carry weight. Interesting. Well, I got 2 big stacks. I mean, like 1 big stack and let's say 80% of the tier 7, flat tier 7 basalt stack. So I guess that's a lot of weight already. Did I get anything else? I do have a little bit of height. That's not that insanely heavy, but somewhat. Should switch to my invisibility, my armor. There's not going to be stuff here that I need my poison, my animal poison for. Maybe I'll be lucky and find some 5.2 ore here somewhere. But it doesn't look like it right now. But I'm almost in the tier 8 snow map already. I wonder if I should go and look. Wonder if I should go and take a look here. If I see no big stacks. But I see a big stack, so I can forget about that question. I'm still invincible, so I'm going to get rid of my jacket quickly. Okay. Let's see if I can get some of that tier 8 ore. That would definitely be some good loot. But it's also obviously in a terrible position as well. Not very pleasant. Pretty hard to escape ganks from there. Let's see. There's one person, there's already 2 people. 3 people. That's quite a lot. Even though this guy is really useless. Is he attacking him? Is he protecting him? Oh, these guys are so insanely weak. Oh god. These guys are so insanely weak. Could have fought them 1v2. Basically, I would not have done so because there are 2 other people watching. But that's kind of sad. Such insanely weak people doing stuff there. Kinda pretty unlucky in a way. Because those would get killed by random gankers. Random small scale groups. I don't know if small scale groups go and look at big stacks too much. Doesn't seem to be happening too often. But do I want to take a quick look into the tier 7 map? Now that I have been going in a different way, I may take a look. Somebody was killed there. I mean, it's just a matter of time until such extremely weak people will get killed. Even though I don't know if the people dying are actually these weak people. But I think so. I think these were their names. I think so. Like right here in the southeast there's a tier 7 map. If there's a big stack, I do want to take it. I also can just generally take a look into this map and see if it is full. Maybe I shouldn't. I'm not sure. I'll take a quick look. A quick one. If I see anything amazing, I will stay a little bit in this map. If I don't, I will get out of here. And right now I'm not seeing anything. Nothing. No resources. At all. Saw 2 tier 5 resources. That's really not the map I'm looking for. Also, there's no hide in this map. There's no fiber in this map. So basically, the worst possible map for me to be in, unless it's extraordinarily full. Because maps that contain fiber or hide or both are simply more empty. because these maps are more valuable, so people prioritize going into these maps. So it's not safe to say that it's better for a gatherer to go into a desert map because the resources are more valuable there, since the map may be emptier and you will simply find less stuff. So it's not really possible to say if one kind of map is better than the other. It's really hard to estimate. Mainly depends on... Oh dude, are you seriously going to chase me? There's a green portal. This is a huge circle. They are not going to chase me. They are way too many people, right? Yep. There are way too many. There's no point in chasing me. Do I want to look at the other tier 7 map? Probably not. Maybe I'm already so far into this direction, so let's just do it. Let's just check it. Didn't get any resources in the last couple of minutes. But this is how it can be when you're only going for valuable resources. You're not going to find them all day long. That's simply not how it is. Unless you have some huge guild babysitting you. And protecting one map. And protecting you while you take all that stuff. But that's very inefficient, to be honest. Because what are all these guys protecting you are being... Like, what are they gaining? Not much. These poor, helpful people. Well, this is annoying. This is something I want to take. It's a tier 7 map, so it's basalt. Terrible position. Hopefully nobody is there, so I can take that. This is a tier 7 map. After checking the stack, I could check the middle of this map and see if there are any resources. The roads portal is really good. But besides that, this position is insane. Insane. It is enchanted. Nobody is here. 30 out of 30. This is pretty optimal. The only better thing possibly would have been if this was 7.2 or 7.3. But one does not find 7.2 or 7.3 that often. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Really, really worth it that I checked this map out. Do I want to go for the small chest? Nobody taking this big stack here, which is somewhat a good sign. But all the other resources are completely gone that I have seen so far. Interesting, interesting. I'm not sure if I will be fast enough for this small chest. Probably not. No, I'm not going to be fast enough. I will still need like 1 minute and a few seconds to finish gathering this, and the small chest is already opening in 1 minute and 44 seconds. I filled a journal. That's another 100k. But I mean, sure, gathering these 7.1 stacks definitely filled journals rather quickly. Pretty good. Besides the really good profit per time value. Considering that it's 7.1. 4k per piece. Really good. Small chests. I mean, if there's really nobody in this map, I may be able to get it. I may be able to get it. It's somewhat possible the huge group came from this direction here, so it is possible in a way. It is possible. Do I get overweight? My pork pie is better now, so it takes way more weight. Oh, I got a miner tome. There's basalt. Let's forget about this small chest. There is no way. There is no way. The tome definitely also helping. I have 2 minutes 13. I kinda want to eat already. Do I find some other resource? So I don't have to randomly dismount. This guy luckily had something good to do and didn't want to spend time looking at me. Which is rather comfortable. The chest should already be open, but it is not being opened. I kinda need to dismount very soon and eat, I think. 35% carry weight, so I should get overweight. I'm not sure if that's really the case. There are some 6.1 wood, but I probably should prioritize the chest right now. To be perfectly honest, I'm not walking the most efficient way here right now. But it kinda looks like I may be able to get it. But I do indeed need... Oh, that's good. To eat my food. Oh, run, Forest, run! 5.2 is good. I'll take that. Well, I will not have space issues because I will be full capacity beforehand. Tier 7 wood, nice. Sadly only green. But I found some 500k item today already, so... Haha! Well... Yeah, I found some 500k item today. A tier 8 or 8.1. An 8.1 satchel. This weird bag that gives you fame. For which you have to pay money. But hey, I mean, I'll also take an 8.2 item. I'm totally cool with that. I'm going to have some very solid profit this run. Getting some random fame home. Getting a random 8.2 cleric robe. Can't complain about that. Can't complain. Okay. Oh, a big stack. Didn't see that. Let's go 7.3, right? It's going to be 7.3, right? It has to be. I mean, if I'm already getting an 8.2 cleric robe. Come on. Give me some 7.3. I can basically teleport away after that. What is this kind of guy doing? Is he in a group? He's not in a group. But he will want to gank me. He cannot kill me. But... I mean, he's alone. I would only have problems if there was somebody else coming. That's a gatherer. Is he in a group? I think I don't know, the cursed player will gank us. And he knows me. I don't know him though. Stone gathering gear. It's you gathering in Averroad. I don't gather in Averroads anymore. But typing while being dismounted is very bad because you cannot use some hotkeys while that's the case. So I would never suggest you to type when you are dismounted. Okay, so he's the reason why this map is empty, I guess. Using a spectral diabor. Definitely hard to kill that guy. It's very interesting that the cursed guy was not ganking. Maybe he was just randomly using cheap gear and is still a good player. I really would have expected somebody with tier 7 gear to gank us. But maybe he already did it. Maybe he already ganked and failed to catch the stone gatherer. Like, he has no chance of killing him or killing me. Unless we misplay very much. Maybe he already tried it and failed. And that's why that's the reason why he was just passing. Very interesting. And very funny that I got the big 7.1 stack in the northwest. Even though there was a tier 8 gatherer in this map. I'm at 88% carry weight. I'm going to teleport back very soon. Where's this tunnel leading to the tier 7 map that I want to visit? But I also want to visit the other tier 7 map before. Or do I? It's always empty. It's like 9 out of 10 times it's completely empty. I had one big stack today there and it was gone before I was able, or rather we were able to reach it. This map is always completely empty. And 50% of the time there are some mobs, some open world mobs that you can take. But besides that, this map is so empty that I'm going to go in now. In like 10-15 seconds. How much does teleporting cost? 150k already. And it's going to go get a little bit more expensive, I think. Because I'm getting a little bit farther away from love and peace. A big hide stack that I'm not going to be able to gather, I think. 280k now. What is that? There were 3 circles. And one of these circles was at least tier 2. Nobody's taking the hide? I mean, big circles are not interested in these big stacks. That's just normal. So maybe I'll be able to take a little bit of it. But I'm already at 92% carry weight, so who knows? Maybe I will not even be wanting to do so. I would not be able to gather the whole thing, I believe. I don't think so. 8 out of 9, that's really nice. That's really good. 7.1. On average, this is better than the big stack, considering that it's enchanted. Yeah, I'm not going to reach this big stack anymore. I am too full already. 2.2. Because the item went NA. It went to North America. My 8.2 rope went to North America. %98 carry weight. So I'm most likely going to be done after these 2 mobs. Or maybe not. Only... Well, I can gather one more thing of something. Oh, well that's... Well, there's also 6.2. Can I gather this? 99% carry weight. 99% carry weight. 100%. Time to teleport. 286k. Expensive. Expensive. A very short run. I got a lot of big stacks. Like 2 and... I got more than 3 big stacks basically. A little bit more. Which is pretty good. Stop lagging please. Thank you. Loot. Why is it lagging so much? It's not nice. Anyhow. Oops. Okay, do I still have anything in my inventory? Nope. So this item here is worth like 600k, 700k, 800k. Plus 1.48 million. Let's take the average 700k. So 2.18. So let's say 2.2 million loot. That's what I have gotten. Really good run. 42 minutes only. The cleric robe definitely helping out a lot, and the ore miner tome also giving some extra loot, making this very high profit for such a short run.